Hey guys, Brad from SimpleGuitar.com here, and today we're gonna do something new. We're gonna do some training. So I'm not gonna give you a bunch of information in this. I want you to grab your guitar and you're gonna practice along with me. Today we're gonna be doing a finger exercise. Pick up your guitar and do the finger exercise with me. We're gonna do it with the timer, we're gonna do everything. Then by the end of this video, you should feel better about your fingers already, and then you can come back and you can do this every single day this week, and it will help you as you practice this every day. So here is the finger exercise that we're gonna do. It's my favorite one. It gets your fingers working really, really well, and I'm gonna call it finger push-ups, okay? Because finger push-ups is a good idea because I learned this from my buddy Charlie Long. If you wanna check out his channel, which he finally started doing stuff, you can go check out his channel right here. It's a great channel. He's got lots of awesome stuff. So go check out Charlie, show him some love. But this is the exercise he taught me. What you're gonna do is we're going to put your fingers on one finger per fret on frets 5, 6, 7, and 8 with all your fingers on the third string, okay? They're all on the same string, and we're going to do a timer for 1 minute each, where for 1 minute each, we're gonna take your first finger and you're gonna touch your first string, and then touch your sixth string, and then your first string, and then your sixth string. We're gonna do that for 1 minute for each finger. Now you do wanna make sure that you are not moving your wrist, you're not moving your whole hand like this, you're just moving your finger like this as you do this. So let's set the timer for 1 minute and get going. 1 minute. So this is just your first finger. You want all your fingers set on the third string, and we're gonna do just this first finger back and forth, and you wanna make sure that you're just moving your first finger back and forth, and you're touching your sixth string, first string, sixth string, first string, and you're gonna focus. It helps you if you look at your finger while you're doing this, okay? And you may have to communicate through your brain to your finger. Like I have literally had to speak to my finger, and that's okay. That's good for you, but the goal is not to move any of your other fingers. So if you need to do this slower than I'm doing it, that's okay. Just focus. Make sure that you're just doing one finger moving at a time, okay? This is gonna help isolate and train each finger individually. Here we go. There we go. Yes, Super Mario Brothers is my timer. All right, so now let's do your middle finger, your second finger on your fretting hand. Let's start the timer for 1 minute, and same thing, just your middle finger moving. First string, sixth string, first string, sixth string. 1 minute, here we go. Go. Remember, keep your first finger, your third finger, and your pinky still. And just take it slow if you need to. As you do this, you're gonna get faster and faster, but we're just doing this for 1 minute. You can do anything for a minute, so focus and make sure that you can move your finger, just your finger. Don't move your wrist. Keep your thumb on the back of the neck. Drop your hand down so you're not touching the bottom of your neck. Keep your fingers on your third string, and then move your finger by itself. This will really help you out. When it comes to playing melodies or scales or arpeggios, and especially chords, one of the big reasons that people have trouble with it is because they don't have enough finger independence. And that's because we just don't use our fingers like this in our daily lives. So this will really help build that. And there is 1 minute for your second finger. So now, let's go ahead and not do the third finger yet. We're going to get to the third finger, but the third finger is usually the hardest. I've had some freaks come through who it's not the hardest, but we're gonna go to your pinky and do your fourth finger. Why? Because your third finger and your pinky share a tendon. And so it's very weird. If I do my right hand here and I bend my third finger, I can bend my third finger, but if I try to bend my pinky, my third finger goes right with it, right? And even my second finger starts to bend. But if I do that on my left hand, I've trained this one enough, I can bend my pinky by itself and then my third finger by itself as well, okay? And so we're going to build that. It is possible for you to do that. So let's start with your pinky, 1 minute on your 8th fret, on your third string, just your pinky. Here we go. Ready, set, go. First string, sixth string, first string, sixth string. And again, if you need to move your wrists a little bit for this, that's okay. You're going to need to develop some strength and coordination in your pinky to do this, because we just don't use our pinkies enough throughout the day. That's just how it goes, right? But make sure that you're keeping your first, second, and third finger down. You're not moving those, okay? But keep going with it. You might start to feel a little bit of a burn in your forearm from working your muscles. And you don't want any sharp pain, but you might feel a little bit of a, hey, I've not used these muscles enough lately, and so they're starting to burn. And that's okay. That means that you're working those muscles. But what you want to avoid is sharp pain. So if you're having sharp pain, go see a doctor, okay? Make sure that you get that checked out, because you should not have any sharp pain while you're playing. And there is 1 minute for your pinky. All right, now let's do your third finger. Your third finger, this is the hardest one. And like I said, it's because your fingers share a tendon, and so it makes it a lot harder. So we're gonna try to keep your pinky, your first finger, and your second finger, and I got those mixed up. Forgive me, okay? But just your third finger, going from your first string to your sixth string. Here we go. Go. Third finger, this one is going to be the hardest one for most people, okay? But just your third finger. Keep your other fingers down and move this one. This one takes a lot of mental concentration, and you may need to actually grab your finger and move it, and that's okay. You can do that. Or you may have to like literally stare at your pinky or your middle finger and tell them not to move, and say, do not move, in your brain, right? And you may have to go way slower with this one, and that's okay. You got to do what you got to do, but we're just doing this for 1 minute, just doing the training for 1 minute. So you're going to have 4 minutes of finger training today, and that's going to help you get really good. And you can use this as a good warm-up all this week for your practice, okay? So you can just come back to this video, do the training, and I will put the links, the timestamps down below, so you can just click to each one. And there it is. All right, guys, that was 4 minutes of finger exercises. Great warm-up for you to use. Come back to this, use it as a warm-up for your practice. And if you've stayed through this, I do have a gift for you. If you go to my website at simpleguitar.com/top10, there I have a gift for you called the Top 10 Things to Learn on Guitar First. And it's 10 things I like to teach people that will get you a lot of bang for your buck and help you play guitar and make more music faster, rather than doing a bunch of boring stuff or playing like nursery rhymes like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and Mary Had a Little Lamb. You're gonna be able to dive into playing real music a lot faster using the stuff in the Top 10 Things to Learn on Guitar First. So go to simpleguitar.com/top10. Get that guide for free. It's yours. Have fun with it. Thanks for watching the video today and for liking, subscribing. Leave me a comment down below for what finger exercise you want to do next for this little training series. And if you want to see a deeper explanation on this finger exercise and some more variations that you can do on it, go check out this video right here about more stuff that I learned from Charlie about what you can do to make this even harder if this is too easy for you. And I will see you in the next video.